Yeah, Big Don here, Zurich of the Ozarks. Told you a while back I was going to make a video of this and just never did. This is my '02 Lexus ES300. I paid $33 my cost out of my pocket for this car. It didn't have the big zipper in the hood. A tree branch from one of these mega trees here, these pine trees, come down and nailed it. And I don't know what the people had on here who owned it before, but I've tried everything to try to get that off. I don't know if they had a sticker on here or I don't know. I have to sand it and to get that off of there. But yeah, one of these branches out of one of these humongo pine trees come down here and whomped my hood a while back. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Anyhow, yeah, I said I was going to make this video and just never did. Never got around to it. So here it is now. And I'll tell you how I got this car for 33 bucks. My cost out of my pocket. Some people out there might say, yeah, baloney. No, it wasn't baloney. It was just wheeling and dealing. Here was my truck I had. I didn't realize at the time how many people liked this truck till after the fact, and they said, man, it's too bad about that truck. It was a clean truck, no rips in the interior. Interior was perfect in this, no cracks in the dash. I got one of these fancy CD players that light up and change colors, and I don't even know why would you want that, but I did. I spent the money. Just got the license plate covered up there. Don't need no crazies coming to my house. But these pictures are in Springdale, Arkansas, by the Springdale Library. Behind there in the youth center is where I took these pictures. But you can see it's a clean old 94 F-150. And it had 78,000 miles on it. Truck didn't run. I ended up had no spark, so I just replaced all the components there. Whole new distributor, the gear and everything. Bought it all in one piece, and yeah, and that was the problem. And the truck worked great. Had dual tanks. Here's the paperwork on it. Let's see. Here's the final price. $2,829. With all the tax and all that garbage. 2,700 bucks. I'll just fan down this real quick so you can take a look at it. But anyhow, that total price there, $2,829. They wanted $5,500 for this car, and I said, no, ain't no way. You minus 33 bucks out of there, and that's what the insurance company paid me for this truck that I wrecked. And I totaled this truck. I mean, it was totaled. Creamed it. A good one. If you're going to do it, might as well do it right? But anyhow, here's the accident report from when I had that. I dropped a friend over here at the hospital, and I was cutting across the 5 lanes of traffic to go get a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. Was right there at the time. On this side was an intersection with a red light, and on this side was the interstate. There was no one coming. I mean, no one. Okay? And so I decided, instead of going to the light, which I should have, I just decided I was going to scoot across the highway. And this car come out of nowhere, and I torpedoed it. I mean, right there, boom. This car went 1,000 feet after impact. It slid sideways, hit this curb, wiped out an interstate sign, jumped over these 2 lanes of traffic, hit a vehicle, pickup truck in the turn lane in the middle of the highway, went across 2 more lanes of traffic, and ended up here in the parking lot across the street. They measured it was 1,000 feet. This was a 45 mile an hour zone. I even said to the investigator cop, I said, she came out of nowhere. She had been moving, and he looked at me and he said, I said, what's the speed limit? He said 45. I said, 1,000 feet, and he just rolled his eyes. He was like, yeah. She was moving like a bat out of hell, and yeah, I torpedoed her, and I got a good settlement for this truck. It's too bad. It was a nice truck. I mean, it was clean, clean, clean. Everybody liked this truck. There was, other than the electrical problem I fixed, there was nothing wrong with this truck. It was a nice truck. But I was really, really surprised of the payout I got on that truck. The insurance company, State Farm, I mean, I was expecting, you know how they do you $500, and no, they hit me up with the good money. And so I went into the dealership. They had one of these things, come in, you could win these, prizes, blah, blah, blah. You're right. You win lottery, they give you a scratch-off lottery ticket. But I went in there, they wanted $5,500 for the car. I said, ain't no way. I said, I'll give you $2,500. They said, no. They said, can you come up a little bit? And I said, yeah, I'll come up 26. And they wouldn't budge. I wouldn't budge. So I said, look, I take my money, I'm going to leave. If you're not going to accept what I'm offering, we're done. No sense in arguing. I'll take my money, you keep your car. And they went and, powwowed to the big wig over there, and he came back and says, okay, done deal. So, signed the papers, pull out the cash, there you go. Cash money, boom. And like I said, out of my pocket, that car cost me $33. And I knew what it was. It needed some work. People didn't want to spend the money. They just traded in and get whatever. Who knows what they got. But this car dealership normally doesn't sell used car. They don't have a used car lot. They take trade-ins and they bring them right to the auction. So I just happened to be there at, praise the Lord, at the right place, right time, had the money. Good deal. Anyhow, another quick video. I promised you I would make the video and explain it. And there it is. 33 bucks for that Lexus. Screaming deal. Love it. Well, anyhow, hope you subscribe. Hope you hit the bell. Get the notifications. Share the video if you like. Helps. And everybody has to deal with YouTube. We won't go into Google and the googly maps. But anyhow, till next time, Zorek and the Ozark. Peace. Later.